Today we have with us Professor Dr. AKM Waliul Islam, sir, from BUP, Bangladesh University of Professionals, and he is the former professor of IML, University of Dhaka. Sir, how do you feel? We are very honored that you came here. How do you feel attending the conference, please?
I'm feeling very, very excited, and after a long time, this is an academic colloquium, and I'm very enlightened throughout the session that I attended, and I met a lot of my former students, and it is really exciting. It is giving me a new energy to continue further.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any suggestions for strengthening and making strengthening a conference and making it even far greater, better for the coming days? Any suggestions, sir?
It is well organized anyway, and I'm happy with it. But there is always a room for further excellence, and the ceiling for excellence is unlimited, unattainable. So there is some room anyway. So you can get the feedback from the post-conference commentary or comments and feedback or evaluation, and from that one you can take what the people are thinking about it. But I must say the lunch was very delicious. Yes, papers are very enriching and enlightening, and yes, the overall environment is very, very cordial. I met the vice chancellor, I met the registrar, the new one. I knew him earlier, so, and I met some of my former students. They welcomed me very well. I'm feeling very flattered. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I want just if you have any suggestions, especially for engaging scholars like you from the country and abroad, how we can attract or how I can engage more and more scholars like you around the globe.
Yes, keeping departments, the programs enriched with the scholars and updated people with updated knowledge, it is very important. So in that case, it may not be possible for the university to engage long-term tenure track offer appointment. In that case, what you can do, you can invite casually and time to time some guest speaker and get your students on, because the teacher or the guest speaker will be showing the dream and they will implement the dream. So it is only to ignite the dream. So you can invite the scholars and familiarize them with your students, and by this time they will get into the network and they can continue contacting each other. And even I get more students. They are not my current students, but still they have got in my network. They call from Saudi Arabia, they call from Canada for his or her turn papers and all this thing. I feel very honored. But anyway, this is how they have kept me alive.
Okay. Sir, just last question for you. Can you suggest any area which we should stress more and more for this kind of effort or researches?
It is English language and literature in broadly English studies department. The earlier speaker, Professor Shahidul, already mentioned that we are not going to teach or learn English as the English people want to learn it, because English is a functional language and we want to learn it for the functional purposes. We should be happy with that one. And our local culture must be intact and uninterrupted. That's very important.